Hi, ghost hunters. I have a ghost infestation in my house.
Hi.
Hello.
You're live with Carolyn Battenberg and Allison Clark.
Yes.
We're about to go take out a couple ghosts in Lindsay's house.
Yeah. Lindsay called us a while ago
9:07 a.m.
with a ghost infestation. She has a little ghosty problem. And we're gonna fix it for her. Because we are trained professionals. We are professional and we know what we're doing.
Yeah. Oh my god, the carpet.
What are those? These are my Crocs.
One of the tools we use to hunt ghosts is a thermal camera. Thermal cameras basically just use colors to represent an object radiating heat off of itself, because everything has thermal energy. Typically, warm tone colors represent the presence of heat, and cool tone colors represent absence of heat. Thermal cameras work by photographing heat energy rather than light reflecting off of an object that you're taking a picture of. Thermal cameras work because they're able to capture infrared radiation. Infrared radiation is made up of waves that humans can't see. On the electromagnetic scale, infrared is located below the red light area for visible light. And this is where the word infrared comes from. It literally means below red, because infra is the Latin word meaning below, and red is the English word for red. Normal cameras just capture light being reflected off of objects. So in this picture, I'm just capturing the light being reflected off of Lindsay's face. But if you're taking a picture on a thermal camera, I'm capturing the infrared radiation that's radiating off of Lindsay's body. That's why they can work even in pitch black.
What the hell? Why does Lindsay have a ghost statue in her basement?
Wait, whose man is this? Thermal cameras help us ghost hunt because if your thermal camera is recording and then a ghost comes by, the infrared radiation will show up on the thermal camera. Sick. A tool similar to the thermal camera is night vision goggles. Night vision goggles project infrared light onto the field being viewed rather than just capturing infrared radiation. Then they convert that area into a lighted area visible to humans by arranging the infrared being radiated off of the object to begin with, and intensifying it with the infrared being projected to create an image as a thermal camera would. This is why it's still considered dark for humans, because we can't see the infrared projection. If we could, it would basically be the same thing as using a flashlight to look around a room. Night vision goggles help us ghost hunt because if there were to be a ghost by me, the goggles would be projecting infrared light onto the ghost, then converting the captured infrared into a colored image that I would be able to see. Ghost, if you're here, show us a sign.
Ooh.
What's your name?
I have a boyfriend.
Lindsay has such a cute dog.
Electromagnetic fields are created by using alternating current and direct current. EMF meters measures fields produced by alternating current, or AC. Alternating current describes the flow of charge that changes direction periodically. Because of this, the voltage level reverses along with the current. Direct current, or DC, fields are stationary and provides constant voltage or current, so it cannot be measured by most EMF meters. An EMF detector measures electromagnetic fields and is most commonly used to detect dangers caused by wiring in buildings. They are also used by many ghost hunters in order to track a ghost's location. This means it can detect the electric field produced by a charged object and the magnetic field that it creates when it moves. Although there is no scientific evidence that EMF detectors can detect ghosts, places with ghost sightings have been reported to have spiked EMF readings. So this EMF detector is showing us the electromagnetic fields that are in Lindsay's house. And if it spikes, if the number gets really high, that's when you know that there's probably a ghost near. Ghosting. There are two types of commonly known EMF detectors. A single axis measures the AC magnetic field strength in just one direction. This is known as the field's component in that direction. It is either perpendicular to the meter or along the length of the meter. To find the field's total strength, you have to tip the meter and look for the orientation that gives the highest reading. This is not usually explained to users, which is why single-axis meters are known to have false readings. Because of this, mistakes are common when using a single-axis EMF reader. For instance, you may find a point in the room with an especially high read through rotating the meter, but then you may try to move the meter in order to find if there is a higher field location without remembering to check the field's angle the first time you did it. You may move the meter near the source that you were just in, but the readings will go down because the meter is no longer at the maximum field orientation. There are some tips to using single-axis meters. For instance, vertical or near vertical is most likely the highest field orientation that you use. You can also use prior knowledge of the expected field angles and the power lines or energy sources around the area being tested. Although it's more expensive, a solution to the pain of having just a single-axis meter is a 3-axis meter. This is non-directional, and it takes 3 single-axis readings in 3 separate directions at the same time, and then it combines them to create a different reading. This means that it does basically the same thing as 3 single-axis meters and has triple the accuracy, and it's much less difficult to obtain.
This is the most paranormal activity we've seen all day.
Actually have the audacity to use the battery?
Yes.
So Lindsay, why do you think your house is being haunted?
Well, I murdered my husband last year, and he was a piano player. I always hear the piano playing in the middle of the night, so I think it's him.
Oh my god.
Ah!
That didn't make any sense.
It's fine.
We should do it again. I think we're good. I can turn around.
Okay,
It's past my house.
wait.
Like 5 minutes ago.
Hi, Ghostbusters.
It's not Sorry!
Wait, was that like too like weird?
It's fine. It's going.
Well, tell me. Hello.
Electromagnetic... Why?
So Lindsay, why do you think your house is being haunted?
Well, I murdered my husband last year.
Over a certain...